Let me start with 10 years from now, we'll remember these NBA finals for what?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. We won't. No, let's just be honest. When it comes to small market teams, we really don't remember much about them. We don't really talk about the Toronto championship. We don't really talk about the Bucks Giannis championship. And with this one, I mean, the only memorable thing was Hallie game winner, game one. Other than that, there was nothing in this finals that makes you say, "Oh my God, this was the great finals." And let's put it up there with the top 10 of all time. It's not, it didn't have none of those moments.
Yeah, I mentioned Halliburton. 10 years from now, we'll remember him, but it's because of the postseason run, game one, and then blowing out his Achilles. So I think if we just say his name, I think we'll remember that 10 years from now.
I think he'd be more remembered for the Eastern Conference Finals, what he did to the New York Knicks, because that was a big series. That was like one of those series because it was New York and all the exposure on it. And he showed up. I think he will be more remembered for that series than really what happened in the finals.
You talked to a couple of guys who have blown out their Achilles, and there was a commonality to that of you have a calf injury. So you talk to Tatum and Dame Lillard, and then you see Halliburton. We shouldn't be surprised that this happened.
No, we should not. I think we all thought about it. I think Kendrick Perkins mentioned that he shouldn't play in game six because of what has happened in the past. I don't remember ever when calf strains turned into Achilles tears from the past. So I wanted to ask, like, do you have any symptoms? Were there any symptoms? They both said, yeah, my calf was, hurting. So we all knew he had a calf strain. We all threw it out there that this could happen, but to see it happen is another thing. And, it's just sad that this happened in the finals and him trying to fight back and help his team win.
But is this just a coincidence with calf injuries leading to torn Achilles?
I With KD, we could have said yes, but three people in just this year alone, right? Where it's pointed out that, hey, hold on, these strains are turning into, Achilles tears. So I think now when someone has a calf strain, they should really treat it double treatment now. Like, so if it was, 2 to 3 weeks, let's start doing 5 to 6, just in case, because we can see that it's costing you 9 to 12 months.
Well, a former player told me when he saw that he had a calf injury, he said during the regular season, he's sitting out.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's going to be out for at least a week with that. He's trying to come back. It's the NBA Finals. You don't want to be on the bench. You want to try to help your team. And unfortunately, the season ends that way. The other option that we had of what do we remember 10 years from now during the NBA Finals could be Kevin Durant got traded during the NBA Finals to the Rockets.
No, true. That was a big trade. We didn't think that was going to happen that soon. I don't even remember trades happening during the NBA Finals. This is new.
No, the Commissioner Stern, he had an edict, no news. Don't be hiring somebody. Don't be firing somebody. No trades. Let the NBA Finals stand alone. That's what was surprising about this, that you had what happened with the Lakers sale, and then you had KD being traded during the NBA Finals.
And to Memphis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, let's just be honest. It was probably the most exciting stuff during the finals. And I know, when we talk about small markets, it's needed because there are, cities that need finals, they need recognition. But, when you do have, teams like that match up, the sales is down, the marketing is down, the views is down, it's clocked through history. So, any kind of exposure that has to do with the NBA, it is needed, no matter if you like it or not.